Hello, everybody. I hope you are well. Welcome to the daily 1 hour or 1 and a bit hour political tarot reading here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and my co-host Boo Boo Zen Kitty is over here. It is so windy here today. If it sounds like, there are just like constant planes flying by or there's a train going by or something like that, it's the wind. It's crazy. And so, of course, the both of the cats they're seeing things flying around outside and leaves skittering. And so, of course, they're just glued to the windows. Just, what was that? What was this? What was that? So that's what's going on here. So yeah, and it's so dark. It is so dark here. I've turned on every light I've got, and it's just nothing. It's barely doing anything. But anyway, all right. Well, welcome. Let me see here. Okay, so let me get my pen and my notebook. I'm here every single day at noon Central Time, Chicago time in the US. And I usually take the first bit of time, I take your questions. Just put anything in all caps. Anything in the chat, anything in all caps is how you communicate with me. And then other than that, just please type normally when you're talking to others. So that way I know when you're talking to me and when, people are really friendly and supportive of each other. And so I'll be able to know and not get distracted in the middle of readings and things like that. So if I don't get your question or I don't acknowledge you, it is never anything personal. I promise. I don't hold grudges. I'm not mad at anybody. It's not like, oh, I like this person and I don't like that. No. Nay. I like you all, and I'm grateful you're here. So thank you. And speaking of being grateful you're here, we have the best moderators on the internet, for which I am eternally grateful. Thank you. Okay, 10% of all the income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. And that's an ongoing thing. That's just how it is around here. Okay. Renegade lipstick. Oh well. What else? Oh, YouTube will sometimes cut off the earlier part of the chat and just dump a bunch of comments in. So if you've asked a question, and we're kind of first come first serve around here. So if your question gets cut off or something you said to me gets cut off, please post it again. I'm sorry about that. Just put YT in the front of it so I know that it's YouTube did this. Basically, this was earlier, so I'll know to move you up in the kind of first come first serve list. And some things I just won't read on, though. If I have to go by my intuition. So some things I mean, because I send my energy out when you ask, and sometimes I get like a not today, or I get just kind of an empty room feeling. So it's nothing, there's nothing for me today. So, okay, this is going to bug me. This shouldn't bug me, but this is going to bug me. What is going on here? It's not even that big of a deal. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. All right, so, sorry about that. Vanity, thy name is Autumn. 20201115 Sunday. All right, so is that everything? I'm still working through your messages, by the way. So if you have not heard back from me yet, it is nothing personal again. I'm working my way through the messages. It's just taking time. Okay, so I think that's it. All right. So let me scroll up in the chat and I'll look for anything in all caps. Okay. All right, looking for anything in all caps. Okay, Uncover the News. Kristen's here with Uncover the News. Who will be Biden's AG? What case will he or she handle first? Okay, so let's have a look at Biden's AG. What will they tackle? Okay, so I got that down. Okay, that's going to be number one on the list. All right, let's see here. Hello, Clarence. Charlie, will they use the 25th Amendment against Trump? No. I read on it multiple times. It would take a level of courage that some of these people think that they're going to have a future in politics, and they're not going to make that base angry. I've never picked up them using the 25th. I mean, I can throw a couple cards on it, but I don't have much hope that there's going to be much there. But I'll look. Okay. All right. Thank you, Charlie. Uncover the news. Trump's return in 2024 will quote, break the back of the Republican Party, ex-GOP lawmaker warns. Everything I've picked up, that's not going to be a problem. It's not going to be an issue. He's not going to, no. He's going to be busy. He's going to be busy. Sarah Queen, hello. Will we have a viable vaccine within the next couple of months? Okay. Understanding that this really is an entertainment-only channel. Sorry, great big leaf just floated by the window in the wind, and the cat was just like against the window. Sorry. This is not medical. There's no medical advice. Do not take medical advice from anybody on YouTube. Go talk to someone who's got like someone who has the cool little framed diploma things. I mean, it's a lovely picture of Chicago, but it's not a lovely framed degree thing. Viable vaccine in the next couple of months. Okay. Okay, got it. Deborah, it's autumn. It's very windy here also. Okay. I hope you're okay. Laura, will Oregon's 2-week pause help slow the virus? Yes. But let me see. Oregon. Two-week pause. All right, got it on the list. Thank you, Laura. Aw, Kristen has more news. The Indianapolis Zoo has welcomed this adorable baby giraffe to its herd. The male calf was born to first-time mother Kita following a 14-month pregnancy. Kita deserves an award. She deserves a medal. She deserves... Oh, girl, you need to sit down. You need to just rest. You need to rest. Oh, man. But congratulations to them. Oh, cheesy mice, windy here in Mississippi. Okay. Jennifer, will Trump resign so he can be pardoned by Pence? I keep looking at this and I keep getting no. In fact, I may have read on it yesterday. It was yesterday or the day before. And it was trying to think through things like that, but it means he'd have to give up power. Even if it was just for a week, the last week or something like that. And it was like, you will get this presidency out of my cold, dead hands. I I think the narcissism kicks in, and it's not only he's lost to Biden, but to voluntarily give it up to Pence. That's what I was getting. Mine. He's a narcissist, and he's not good at the thinking things through. So that's what I've been getting, Jennifer, for what it's worth. I may check it again at some point, but I did read on it yesterday, the day before, and everything's time stamped. So once I get through everything here, I type everything into the first comment, or and also put it in the description box. So then you can actually even see when you put your cursor over the bottom of the video, the red line is broken into chapters. It'll show you where the different questions are. So lots of ways to find the questions. So anyway, okay. Kristen has news. A racing pigeon from Belgium has sold for a record 1.6 million euro. A racing pigeon. It is a very expensive racing pigeon from Belgium. Whatever works. Paula. Hello. Can we please ask if Melania will leave Sniffy? Yes, she will. Ava Braun, that's what I call her. Ava Braun will, yes. I guess I haven't looked in a while. All right. Leave Sniffy. Okay. It's on the list. Joy. Hey, Joy. Is McEnany. Oh. Kylie. What did we call her? It wasn't Malarkey. It was something like that. Is she trying to get a media position? Yes, very much so. I haven't looked at her in a while. Kylie Cockamamie, that's what I was calling her. Media position, okay. All right, got her. Sue Van, can you read on Mitch's wife? Okay. Elaine Chao. Yeah, she's not fun to read on, but sure. None of these people are fun to read on, but she's just, ugh. But G-Day, hey, do you see a role for Adam Schiff in the Biden administration? Let's just look at Biden. Let's just look at Schiff. Can't remember last time I read on him. Adam Schiff. Future role in admin. Okay. TMC. Will Trump supporters ever realize what kind of person he really is? A lot of them already know. They don't care. They think he's a jerk, but their idea of what the country is going to turn into under Democrats is so skewed that they don't care. He can shoot someone on Fifth Avenue. They don't care. It is a cult, but it's also massive disinformation. Massive disinformation. So, yeah, there is a sizable chunk of the country who my parents are Trump supporters too. I see it firsthand. So I'm afraid I don't have a better answer than that. Sorry. Okay, Maria, sweet Autumn, is the misinformation channel will the misinformation channels? No. Okay, I've got misinformation channels eventually lose their grip on the unfortunate people who get poisoned by the grifters. All right, misinformation channels is the question. Okay. Misinformation channels. Future. Okie dokie, I got that down. All right. Wow, that wind is crazy. Yikes. Okay, Diva. Will Trump and family relocate in Turkey? There's an idea. Okay, YouTube just dumped a bunch of stuff, so I'll have to go back and look in just a second. Trump and fam. Relocate to Turkey. Okie dokie, got that. All right, let me go back up here. Yeah, it kicked. There's a gap. So I'm only going to take a few more questions because I'm already at 10. But I'm sorry if I've missed yours. If do repost it with a YT in the front of it, and I'll see if I can work it in and work it in there. Sorry. Hey, Bethany, Tinker Mouse. I love that. Could you read on why otherwise decent, kind people voted for Trump? I know a small number are jerks, but I can't believe 72 million are. Why do decent people vote for Trump? Why do otherwise decent people vote for Trump? I'll put it in otherwise. All right. Got it down. Okay. Crystal, hey, from Crystal Tarot Apothecary. Very good channel. Do visit. Will Trump be removed early before the inauguration day? Every time I ask on that, Crystal, I get my card from Mar-a-Lago. I don't know if it's literally Mar-a-Lago or it's just moving to one of his properties, but I keep getting him going to one of his properties. I don't see him there, and I don't see him there on inauguration day. But I just keep getting the same thing, so I don't, and it doesn't feel like I've got any new information. The energy doesn't feel any different today, but we can keep looking. Sorry. Sienna, hey, Sienna's here. The wonderful, beautiful, talented, amazing Sienna, who is a great reader. She did Reiki on me, and it was amazing. Sienna rocks. Sienna's here. Okay. Let's see here. Sandy, how badly will the DC spike after the protest yesterday? Horrendously. I get very consistent messaging on the illness. Very consistent. Don't go out. Don't do it. If you do not absolutely have to go out, have to go out, don't. Wipe everything down. It's a pain. It's difficult, but it's crystal clear, and it is loud. Don't do it. Stay home. Wipe it down. Stay home. Put on your mask. Don't do it. And anybody who does anything other than that, it just get the same bullhorn of energy. Don't do it. Okay. I get it. Thank you. I get it. It's the same. Anyway. It's awful. Okay. Hello, Crystal. Okay. All right. Looking for anything in all caps because I've got maybe two more slots. Yeah, I need to get going on the readings. Read on Mitch's wife, Sue Van. I've got it down. Elaine Chao. Got her. And Pink, I like that. The winds of change are blowing here too. Yeah, it's crazy. Kitten, you are going to sleep like a rock because he's just so keyed up watching everything outside. Roxy Bolt, Tarot, Autumn, Ava Braun, and Agolf Twitler. I like it. Rachel asking, will Trump's hardcore supporters ever see the truth? We're reading on a version of that. So, Connie, will Mitch or Schumer win Senate majority or minority? I keep getting it's going to flip. It's Mitch is going to think he's got it, and then Democrats, it's either even or Democrats come into power. It's either they need, and actually, apparently, if it's an actual tie, they're supposed to flip a coin. No. Are they going to flip a coin for who controls the Senate? Senate control. Flip a coin. What is that? Okay, and you haven't offended anybody, Clarence. I'm grateful you're here. I don't feel like I'm getting an empty room for Pence right now. Sending my energy out, so I'll need to read on him in another day if that's okay. Yeah, I'm getting an empty room, which means try again later, like a magic 8-ball. Try again later. Sorry. Cece, will we learn how to fight the GOP propaganda and get the game together to protect democracy? Yes. There's so much technology coming down the pike, and as the technology increases and more people are trying to learn how to survive for business, it's like when we'd go, every time we go into space, certainly when we'd send people into space, we'd end up with these things that would trickle down into the family home. Things that were used up there. Everything from Tang to, I think, microwave ovens, I think were first used. Weren't they used in space? I could be wrong. But Tang and, the pens that can write anywhere. And, but there's other technology that it moves down into regular life. I could be wrong in the completely wrong in the microwave thing. I can't remember. But in the same way, business people, even like me, solopreneur thing going on here. In order to survive on the internet, if somebody wants to have a business, if they have, they've got to learn how to communicate. Marketing has to change. The sheer amount of information out there on marketing and how to communicate and how communication is changing, how people are listening, where they're getting information. All of this is being studied very meticulously, and it's actually feeding out into business first, businesses that are online. And that is going to seep down because there is so much technology coming. Jupiter and Saturn are going into Aquarius in 2023. Pluto's going to go into Aquarius. There's also a talk of Age of Aquarius. Aquarius is technology, humanitarianism, equality, but technology. Thinking outside the box, bolts out of the blue. But there, you'd be surprised how many people who are in the media or who are performers in the media are Aquarians. It's just a natural fit. We are entering this era, and the rate of technology is going to just mushroom. And but of course, there's still going to be people using that technology. So, we've got the next decade, by 2030, this is going to be quaint. There's so much coming. There's so much coming. So with the propaganda, as time progresses, we're going to learn a lot about communication, a lot about how communicate. Yeah, we're going to learn we're going to learn more about that, enough to just put you to sleep reading about it every night. That's what I get. Anyway, I have a lot of questions here. I need to get on with it and stop yammering, flapping my gums. When you guys have good questions. Okay. So I'm going to put this here. And all right, I get this. All right, ye old card stand, the heart on it, and gonna get out the old cards here, and all right, we're gonna start with at 20, probably 27. Biden's AG. Chris, don't need a nap. I don't want to miss a thing. Well, there's always a thank you for that, but there's replay. I know it seems silly, but he's going to tune you in. You need to stop being loquacious and start being perspicacious. I don't know perspicacious. I know loquacious, but I don't know perspicacious. Oh, I've learned a new word today. I have to look that up. Thank you. Biden's AG. Crystal Terry Aquarius. My best friend's an Aquarius. Let's see here. Biden's AG. Oh my gosh, the energy's so much nicer. Look, I'm not saying the next 4 years are going to be a cakewalk. They're not. But reading on these people, at least they care. They care. You know, yeah, they're ambitious. You know, of course they have their own agendas in some respects, but reading on Biden and Kamala Harris and his administration, it's after this 4 years, I cannot tell you what a relief it is. It's like, oh wow. I don't feel like I'm walking into a cesspool. All right. Biden's AG, Attorney General. Biden's. Linda, I was going to say something about that, but yeah, it's true. Pence is normally an empty room. Yeah. Perspicacious, discerning, keen mental perception. I like it. I like it. Thank you. Breath of fresh air. Yes. All right. Energy's so much nicer. All right, Biden's Attorney General. It feels like a woman. Yeah, the who was the last female AG? Names. I'm getting really strong mental images of her. So, and I'm thinking that means we're talking about Janet Reno. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's like Janet Reno. It's like, oh, I think it's going to be a woman. And cover news. I'm hoping it's Glenn Kirshner. Could be. But for some reason, I'm getting very strong women's energy. Hey, Chad. Let me see what these other. All right, the way things used to be. End of the old era. Wow. This person is going to follow the law. But they're on the defensive for some reason. There's something about the. It's almost like The Office. There's something about The Office where I don't know if it's the mess that hello, sweetheart. I don't know if it's the mess that Renfield Barr is going to leave. I don't understand, kitten. I don't know. But the new AG is going to have some kind of problem. Oh, yes, and it's a holdover. Though you are a kitten. You are precious. Oh, look at that sweet face. Yeah, the AG following the law. What a concept. I agree, Rob. Hi. Yeah. There's some kind of... You could not be cuter if you tried. And back to the window he goes. All right. That's odd. That is odd. But definitely following the law, temperance, working with temperance. Boo boo. Yes. Boo boo for AG. Yes. Take everyone down. The cuteness. All right. Look, camera hog. He's so good. All right, let's see here. Biden's AG. It's almost like they're limited in some way. I got suspension. I got the PTSD card. I got Howling at the Moon. I don't understand. It's if I was just going to say just like what it feels like, which doesn't make any sense, is almost like there are laws suddenly put into place or limits suddenly put into place on what the AG can do. Which that could just be, I don't know, the AG actually following the law. That would be nifty. But what is this? I don't understand. It's okay. It's Pelosi. These are the Democratic Knights protecting the realm. These are the Democratic politicians, and there's Pelosi. They're still going to get their. They're still going to have their hearings and their all kind of things that they're going to go through because of what Trump did and his corruption. The end. Make sure that this does not happen again. And he is also going to be facing straight up law enforcement for things he's done. And of course, the Republicans will complain the whole way. I'm shocked. All right. Well, all right, 3530. Wow, gosh, this blasts of wind, it's crazy. Sorry. Let me ask this. Glenn Kirshner. Will Glenn Kirshner be the AG? Because justice matters. Glenn, are you going to be AG under the Biden administration? Oh, he has his YouTube channel. We know that. No. I'm getting a no. He's definitely been, one of the knights protecting the realm, trying to protect the realm for the sake of America, keep America together against all this stuff we've had to deal with. But still, it ends up with heartache. So I'm not getting. I'm not getting him being the AG. He would have to come out of retirement first. DLC, Loretta Lynch was the last female AG under Obama. Janet Reno was AG in 2001. Okay. Is it going to be a woman? Is the next AG, is the Attorney General under Joe Biden, head of the DOJ, going to be a woman? I'm not getting feminine cards. But this is the strongest card here is this one, which is it doesn't matter what their gender is, which is true. It doesn't matter what their gender is as long as they are fighters. That's what we need. And I think that's what we're going to get. We need a fighter. They're going to have so much cleanup to do. Oops, card went flying. I wish I had a clearer bit of information there. No, hold, please. Okay. See, he's just running out there, just jumping off the deck, racing for the floor. A chat sister. All right, 39. All right, quick look at the 25th Amendment. 25th Amendment. Was that snow? Maybe not. I saw something white float past quickly. Yeah, that was a flake of snow. All right. Are they going to, we're going to use it as a verb. Are they going to 25th Amendment Donald Trump? Oh, back in the cesspool. Back in the icky energy. Are they going to use the 25th Amendment on Donald J. for Genius Trump? Oh, hello again. No. How do I put this nicely? Because I do try to keep things clean on this channel. CYA, they're running for the hills. They're jumping ship, running for the hills. Their power is so diminished now in this lame duck session. They're all looking for other jobs, and it's bookended by they all know all of the outstanding indictments coming for Trump, and this is a card I get for Kirshner, but it could be other people in the family, and it's all closing in. What the Trump family has done is going to come back. It's about to come back and haunt them, about to come back and hit them. And the people in the cabinet, and I just feel they're all just I'm gonna take a late lunch today. I'm actually having no job interview, but I'm having a late lunch. They are no. Oh no. Kristen from Uncover the News is sharing with us one of Cash Peter's good ideas as far as like things that could happen. He's very creative. I love him. Cash Peters asked on Twitter, what if Trump holds a rival inauguration ceremony elsewhere? Okay, that's going on the list. You got the whole royal court in that reading. Yes, I did. Who was that? Zara Queen. I like to mention who. I like to give you credit because you guys have great questions and great funny things, and so. JM, I've got a huge long list of questions. I'm afraid it's kind of first come first serve. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here every day. I'm here every single day, and it's first come first serve. So, okay, we got to do that now. That's not even a. Okay, will Trump hold a rival inauguration ceremony somewhere? Thank you, JM. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for patience with me. Okay. All right, Sniffy. You gonna try to do something stupid like a rival inauguration ceremony? I'm trying to pull my own energy out of this. I'm getting he's going to be too tired. And he's going to have other problems, but let's see what the cards have to say. You lost, Sniffy. You lost. Let it go. But he thinks any attention he can get, he thinks it's going to make him money. Plus, it hurts his tiny little blown glass narcissistic ego to see Democrats celebrating. He wants attention so he can potentially make money. The actual inauguration is going to make him crazy. He wants to be the one in the sun. After this inauguration, I see him actually, I wouldn't say, if he was anybody else, I'd say falling into a depression where everything suddenly gets dark. Because, he's gone from here to, I think there really are a lot of indictments, a lot of potential jail time hanging over him. Although he'd probably end up somehow in the lap of luxury anyway. Nothing like being a rich white person when it comes to the law. But anyway, it gets very dark. He gets very down. Well, what about his media? Doesn't he have his great big media? Well, it's the people around him, of course, who are trying to put the media thing together. He does not begin to have the attention span to pull something like this off. Kathy Anderson, I cheated. How could I lose? Yes. All right. What about your big media thing? 48 media thing. What about Trump's big media thing? What will come of Trump's big media thing? What will come of Trump's big media thing? Oh, they're planning on it. They're definitely planning on it. Oh, where little bully Trump can just have tantrums all day long and get paid for it. Setting it up so his ships can come in, but this is law enforcement. Going after the money. You'd say, oh, yes, he's going to do the thing and, the Rush Limbaugh type and more so in front of a camera and make lots of money. But no, this card of huge amounts of money is right between law enforcement, which is at the center of the reading, and all the swords going in the back. That's what's going to happen to his media thing. Something tells me they don't want to, they're not going to want to talk about how many indictments and cases and things Trump is Yeah. I don't think much is going to come of it, to be honest. Or it starts out, or it's planning, or it's whatever. And you'd think, well, even without Trump, couldn't it? Couldn't other people carry it on? I mean, if he really wants to come up with a rival to Fox News, 3 cards, wouldn't other people just carry on with it? As a prosecutor, it doesn't have the audience they think it would. It never makes the money that they want it to, which is insult on top of the injury of having the election stolen. Okay. You are all my favorite people and Autumn. Does that mean everyone here is your favorite person except me? Hello, all my favorite people. Oh, and you. What was that? Oh, that was funny. Okay. Fifth deck needed a laugh. 52. All right, much more serious. Are we going to get a viable vaccine in the next couple of months? Are we going to get... Oh, dear. I just split the deck to shuffle it. Let me see here. Thank you, Roxy Boltero. What do you think, Kitten? Do you think we'll get a viable vaccine for the humans? Yes, for the humans. What do you think? What do you think, cuteness? What do you think, dear? Viable vaccine in the next couple of months seems a little soon, but let's see. Please prove me wrong. Please, I want to. Pink. Autumn is like my favorite little sister. Aw. Clarence Autumn. No, you are my favorite. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I just thought it was funny. The wording, it was just, it wasn't. There's so much pain out there. There's so much pain. People have not made it through this. There's still trials. No, they're still in trial. Sorry, I got people facing the holidays. People who are still alive. Families who've been decimated. Because of this bag of wretched slime in the White House. Okay, pull myself together. Okay, take a quick look. Will organs too weak? Pause slow. You have a good day, Super Queen Bee. Everyone working together, sending out the communication of everyone working together helps. It'll help a little. Anytime we work together instead of fight each other, we make progress. Ignore him. $250,000 people dead because of him. Okay, Mitch's wife, 57. Elaine Chao. Cocoa. Really looking forward to some cocoa. Thank you for being here. Sorry to get so emotional. I can feel the pain. I can feel it out there. Okay. Elaine Chao. Elaine Chao. Elaine Chao. Mrs. Reaper. Clarence, I agree. Trump should rot in prison. Yes, he should. But we'll get through it. We're going to get through it. Legal purgatory is coming. Yes, Rob. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for being here. All right. Elaine Chao. 5830. Okay. She thinks she's important. She's so important. Thank God for elections. And to our founding fathers, thank you. Thank you. You do not know what good you've done. Elaine Chao. She's rich. They may not have won, but Mitch may still be leaders, majority leaders, as far as she's concerned. She's fine. Is she going to Is she going to face any legal problems? Is Elaine Chao going to face any legal problems? Thank you, Renee. Let's see. Elaine Chao, are you going to face any legal? Are you going to face any legal consequences? For any number of things. Oh, sorry, leaf flew by and the cat went crazy and the notebook fell. You okay, sweetness? Are you okay? He's like, I'm fine. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's okay. It's okay. As far as she's concerned, she always wins because she's rich. She's rich and powerful. She's important. Trump made her even more important. But there are going to be some investigations. Navigating by the stars. She's the Secretary of Transportation. She ended up in this position because she hooked her wagon to this particularly nasty bag of slime. But there's been some funny business, and there is some investigation. That's an investigator. Is she actually going to end up in legal problem? Like sentenced to anything? It's inconceivable to her. Like, what do you? It would be something like, what do you mean I can't go get my hair done? Are you going to have to face real legal sanction? They're going to be looking at it. Out in the cold, an end to the Trump era. I've got Democratic disappointment in the middle. And then I have, this is a card I get for, it's Kamala, but it's also can be the Biden administration and that sort of thing. And it's a communication of we're moving forward into a new day. She can afford really good lawyers. Okay. 104. Where are we? Oh, Adam Schiff. Much better energy. All right, Adam Schiff. Renier, I see Chao running back to China, to be honest. That's what I've gotten before. See ya. If you are rich enough, and your skin is not too dark, you can get away with almost anything. And that's appalling. Appalling. But anyway. Okay, let's see. It's probably 105. All right, Adam Schiff. Hey. Mr. Schiff, how you doing? He's a nice man. You know, he's a politician. He's ambitious and what, but he's a decent sort. He's got good energy. Like if I had to be stuck in an elevator with somebody in Washington, D.C., you know, and look, if you have to be stuck in an elevator in Washington, D.C. with one of these politicians and your choices are Donald Trump or Adam Schiff. No, Adam Schiff, he seems like a nice guy. You're going to join the Biden administration. He wants to be somewhere where he can, wield the sword of truth. First of all, he's been an honest broker. That's what I'm getting right there. He hasn't played ball with. It feels like Republicans have maybe tried to quietly offer him some stuff, but no. He's. All right, I need more information because the energy I'm getting is the sword of truth. However, he can wield the sword of truth. Clarence? Is there someone you can call for medical advice? And if you're having low sugar, maybe you should call for some help. Maybe make an appointment with your doctor. It's in all caps, so I'm assuming you're asking me. I'd say if you're having a problem with low blood sugar, call somebody. Call a medical person. Adam Schiff, I'm just getting sword of truth. Against Republican corruption. Oh, there's going to be so much to dig up. Because right now, isn't he the head of the... Is it the Judicial Committee? No, the Intelligence Committee. Isn't he the head of the Intelligence Committee in the House of Representatives? Because he wants to, he's definitely relieved. But there's still some kind of battle, but he wants to battle. He wants to end this corruption. He's had to sit there and be blocked by the Trump administration and all of this other stuff. And he's just like, oh, let me at them. Oh, let me at them. That's what I'm getting. If there's something he could do in the Biden administration that would allow him to do something like that, maybe. But he's all sort of truth. Knight of Cups. Let me at him. Let me at him. So I'm getting there. All right, 1, 10, 10, 30. Okay. 1, 10, 30. The misinformation channels. That's really what it is. Like Fox News and whatnot. Dave, Chairman of the Intelligence Committee. Thank you. Thank you. Range Rover Intelligence. Thank you. All right, misinformation channels like Fox, what's going to happen to them? Because Parler, which should be Parlay, but Parler now has, what, 4 million people on it? And Ted Cruz is on it, and Jimmy Jim Jordan's on it, and whew. Well, you would think that the media companies would actually do better because now they've got someone to attack. They've got something to attack, and that's kind of their bread and butter. But does it mean they've lost viewership? Oh, no, they're going to have a lull. There's going to be a lull in their income. But then once all the indictments start hitting, the indictments and hearings and the prosecutions and all of this, oh, they're just going to rake it in. They're going to rake it in. There's not much there. It's just making money. Just making money. Okay, 1, 12, 30. Okay, will the Trump clan, any parts of the Trump clan, will they relocate to Turkey? Haven't looked at them going to Turkey. Let's have a look. Appropriate? The week before, week and a bit before Thanksgiving. I know it's a different Turkey, but relocating to Turkey. Okay, I'll be quiet now. All right. Trump clan. Yes. Yes. Trump has properties in Turkey. And, these are all his lies and the things he's done. And you would think, okay, well, yeah, he's got, he's been buddy with Erdogan. So maybe the institutions would be helpful to him. Oh, nay. This is Trump's empire coming under immense scrutiny. Immense. Can you say forensic accounting? And we get to hear about it. And we get to see someone stand up and say, this man has broken the law. Major arcana. Huge chunk of money. And us little people celebrating. I don't think he's going to Turkey. I think that his empire in Turkey and elsewhere is about to, I don't know, kind of work like Trump's lies, just poof. All right, 1:15:30. This is a good question. 1:15. They're all good questions, but thank you for asking this. Okay, why do otherwise decent people vote for Trump? Why do otherwise decent people vote for Trump? Because there are, what I got was, you know why? I'm like, well, but I'm asking. It's like, because people already had their biases, but then you have a media that now funnels so far information so that it is like two completely different worlds. And Trump just just shoved that even farther, which made the divide wider. And now if you talk to any Trump supporters, all they will talk about is the violence during the protests. They'll talk about it's just chaos, it's anarchy, it's seriously, how often, honestly, I'm a fairly moderate Democrat, I'll be honest. Mainly because I won't go into it, but mainly because of the fact that we have a fiat currency, and yeah, I'm worried, really worried. I would love to be more to the left, but our currency, big problems. But anyway, that's just me. And some Nobel economists. But anyway, but you know how often on my own I think of like AOC? Ilhan Omar? You can't go a day on Fox News without hearing about them. Everything they've ever done. Ilhan Omar, she married her brother. It's all like some weird, twisted thing. They're going to destroy the country. Seriously. Because the media makes money from this. Yeah, bunch of lies. Upset people for money. And we're tired. And then, to some extent, it'll be almost a relief when they finally go after Sniffy, because it'll actually be legal stuff again, and not just all this other stuff. Range Rover. I talked to a Trumper who said that the Proud Boys are deep state and that George Soros is paying them. I asked a person, how so? Isn't Trump aligned with the Proud Boys and white nationalism? Yeah, it's like, huh? Dave, agreed. They never understood why there were protests. Exactly. They never understood why there were protests in the first place. No. All right, let me see. Can I squeak in anything else? Oh, yes. 1:20. Are they going to decide who controls the Senate? Which party controls the Senate by a flip of the coin? Please tell me, did I hear the wrong thing there? Have I just lost my mind, or was I misinformed? Is it really, if it comes down to an absolute tie in the Senate, they decide who's majority leader by flipping a coin? Please tell me that's not true. Please tell me that's not true. Dave, yes. Huh. Are they going to decide who is majority leader? I thought they flipped a coin in Virginia a few years ago to decide the Senate race. U.S. Senate, are they going to flip a coin to decide who's majority leader in the Senate? I thought Kamala would break the tie. I thought so too, Erica. No? Hey, Chad. No. No. One side's the power's gonna be suspended. One side's gonna have their power suspended. If there's a tie, the VP breaks the tie, yes. But it's the majority leader who decides what gets onto the floor. That's not true. I don't know. Nope. Hi. Nope. 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 There's a clear victory. The Republicans think they have it. The Democrats come in. There's a clear victory. It feels like the Republicans saying it was stolen, and then actual decisions are made. One side gets their power suspended. All right, so this time next year are the Democrats next Thanksgiving, next Christmas. I'm not picky. Who becomes Senate? Who will be? Which party will be the majority in the Senate, in control in the Senate in a year's time? 2021. Who's going to be the majority party? Majority leader, majority party in the United States Senate in 1 year's time. Who's going to be which side? Who's going to be the majority party in 1 year's time? It doesn't tell me much. Okay, hang on. Why is Trump still showing up? He's trying to cause major problems. Honestly, I think it's because of Trump. You got the rise of Democrats, the rise of Democratic power. But I get, this is a pretty regular thing. I keep getting these kinds of cards, and all of the hearings, and all of the if you look at the astrology chart of Biden's inauguration, it's fraught. All this stuff is going to come out. There are going to be hearings on all of these things. What happened to these children? What happened to... It's going to be ugly. And it's ugly because some of this stuff finally can come out. And it just... a lot of friction and diminished bully. What a monster. A monster he is. He's going to come out. But we will be stronger for it in the long run, for knowing the truth. I've got blue in control. I keep getting blue in control. But not until after the runoff, of course. It's what I get. But check with other readers. I'm not 100% accurate at all. At all. That isn't how this works. It's like, oh, you should have known that was going to happen to you if you're psychic. No, that's not how this works. I don't do anything that you can't. Breaking. Kristen is saying that news. More than 600,000 Georgians have requested their mail-in ballots for the January 5th runoff elections. Excellent. I am glad to hear it. Yes, Louise. Stacey Abrams registered 800,000 voters. Yes. Dave Schumer would be majority leader if Georgia comes through. Absolutely. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for me for today, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here every day. I'm your bad psychic penny. I don't know. I'm not. There's nothing I do that you can't. This is, we're all connected. We're all connected. This is just a way to help try to get past the biases. But Kirsten got the Senate is blue too, says Lynette. Okay. All righty. Well, thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you to our troll slayers for keeping us safe. Thank you. Have a great day as best you can. You're not alone. There are good days ahead. We're going to get through this together, okay? All right, hang in there, everybody. And let me go up here. As always, I'll see you tomorrow.